I'm going to record. Okay. Great.
They're borrowing their Wi-Fi.
How long
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, what?
How long till Mary comes?
She
Mary who?
is supposed to be here at 5 o'clock.
She was taking a nap just about, I don't know, like less than a half hour ago.
Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
Why am I here?
Elaine, unmute.
Rita!
Hey, Debbie.
I'm not seeing anybody. I
It
feel
looks
so
cool,
bad.
Simon.
Will I be able to see the video?
Yes, you'll be able to see the video. You may have to swipe when it starts.
Hey,
I don't
Thomas.
see anybody. I just see the two Karens and the Goldmans.
That's about it. That's about it with the phone.
Oh.
That's why
Hi,
gonna-
Goldmans of Holbrook.
I'm trying to
Hi.
figure out how to call my husband downstairs to bring me up my tablet. Maybe I could switch over.
Okay. Thanks for joining from vacation, Guevaras.
Hi, Annette.
Guys.
Hi,
Hi,
Annette.
Rachel. Hi, Kathy. You're muted too.
Thomas is here as well. Hi, Thomas.
Hello.
Everybody.
So I'm gonna pre-apologize to everyone. We had to edit a lot of videos down because the total running time was gonna be 45 minutes, and we can't have everyone sit through a 45-minute video. So it's been trimmed to a lean 28 minutes, which is still a lot of birthday messages for Mary. So if your wonderful messages got cut short, there will be a director's cut later for Mary to look at.
Hey, Jesse, you can yell at your Uncle Danny.
That was a good chunk of it. Danny.
Yeah, you know him.
And he gets carried away.
I was
6
surprised it
minutes.
was under 10. I was surprised it was under 10 minutes.
Yeah, he did get it under 10.
Here
Just
he is
barely.
now, joining.
He should be joining shortly.
Look at all these people. This is so great. There's Danny reporting from a laundromat.
Where's Danny? I don't see Danny.
I don't either.
No, that's just his Zoom background.
Oh.
You're muted, Dan.
Pat's connecting.
I can't get the video. I only have the audio.
I just sent.
Okay.
Love the Zoom background.
Fine. I got it.
Okay.
All right, you can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Hear you, Dad. Dad, say
Hey, Rach.
hi to all the kids.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
Yep.
That's my son-in-law and grandchildren.
We are in Coronado,
Oh,
Hey, Dad.
nice.
San Diego.
Yes.
That's a nice place.
What's a nice place?
Where Rachel and Caesar and the kids are.
Oh, Coronado.
Yeah, we're in Coronado. It's a little island off of San Diego.
Oh, very nice.
You guys mind if I floss?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
We insist that you floss.
Well, Bessie said it's okay to floss.
No.
Nah.
Only if everybody flosses.
Nah.
We don't want any food particles to be flung in our face.
Okay?
Where were you?
Okay. No flossing.
Danny, how did you get a background of a laundromat?
Well, that's actually a laundry being built for a hotel. And actually, Annette taught me how to do it.
I didn't realize you could make your own background.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
good skill. Good skill to have.
You never know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi,
just
Debbie.
wanted
Nice
to make-
to see you.
Rachel!
I just have
Where are the
a quick heads up for everybody. So mom's going to be joining probably in the next few minutes. When we actually start like the video, I'm going to automatically mute everyone. So you'll find yourself as mute, and that's just on purpose. And we're going to actually like pin mom's video, so she'll be the one person that you see. And
Oh, great.
she'll be unmuted. So
Under what
and then at the
excuse
end
is
we'll
she
unmute
joining
everyone
you?
and we can all talk. But that's what's going to happen.
Under what excuse is she joining this?
Just like a family birthday thing.
But just
My
that-
dad, I don't think, is very good at secrets or surprises, so I'm sure
He's
she thinks
bad.
it's happening.
He is a fountain of misinformation.
Don't go there.
Says
When
Danny.
I asked him, he said, "No, that's for the kids. You come over later. That's when you can say happy birthday."
So maybe this is a surprise for our dad too. It's also
Yeah, I think so. He's challenged. That's all. Oh, Annette and I bought a candle.
So do we say
Smells
surprise
so
or
good.
something?
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
do
say surprise.
Oh, right.
Join.
Is anyone here gonna have birthday cake?
I always
Uh,
say surprise if I'm muted.
I'd love
Sandy
some.
Goldman will be serving birthday cake at the very end of this event, but only
Okay.
her, unfortunately.
But not to you guys, just to Mom.
Oh.
The logistics were too hard to figure out.
I'd say.
Should be away.
Too scared.
Has Sean put up a background photo of his face?
Okay.
What's
Wednesday's her birthday.
That's just my
So
robot
the
husband.
kids are being counted. I don't know how to do this. Today is her surprise. People all went to some site and made videos or something. How do you do that?
Ah.
Right, that's what I said. So she doesn't know we're all here, I guess.
There we go. Now I see you, Sean. Hi.
Juniper.
Yeah, Zoom party.
Uh-oh, there's two empty.
Oh, that's a different photo. Damn it. Very
Yeah, Mom, Pat Maguire, you just have to
clever.
click on the little thing that says video.
Oh, I know you, Kathy. It's been a long time, though.
Since Sarah and Sean's wedding.
Yeah. And that was a long time ago, wasn't it, Sean?
Sean, when did we get married? That's a test.
2014,
Correct.
6 years.
That's a rare man that knows that.
We got two Pats.
We got two pets. Hi,
Let's get a few more.
Daddy.
Who's
phone and computer?
Is that Karen Fischette? How are you, Karen?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey,
Good.
Karen.
And Karen, how are you?
I'm good too.
No one says well anymore. I think the proper English is to say I'm well.
Nobody's well anymore, Danny. Nobody's
Yeah.
well. Who's well?
And that's Mary Rose.
You're not even
Yep.
good.
Hi, on your birthday.
And Danny, I'm
Mom,
very
here.
well, thank you.
With a name like Karen, I'm glad people are still talking to me.
Yeah, Joe said he brought that.
That's right.
Joe said he brought that for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I'm
a
good.
good
Here, I
point.
just didn't want to block the door. Oh, I moved. I'm good. Hi, I got the dogs now. Hi. Can you use the dog? Oh, guys. I got-
Oh.
Hi, June.
You know, it's weird with so many people, it's hard to tell who's talking. I have an iPad, I can only see 9. And you hear all these voices and you don't know who's saying what.
I see 16 on one screen, and then I see a few more.
5, 10.
Next one.
Well, we have 21 people here.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Sarah, how come we have 2 Pat Maguires?
I don't know.
Here's
Maybe
two.
one has video.
Oh, because I logged myself off and had to log back on.
Okay.
And I can't get the video, only audio. I can't get audio.
What happens when, do you see that I ask you to share, to start your video? Are you getting that alert?
And yes, and I'm pressing start my video. And nothing happens. So let's see what happens.
You're using the.
Okay, there's someone called administrator. Let's see. This may be Mary.
No, I can't get it. Can't get, why can I not?
You
There
don't
she
see
is.
There she is.
Surprise!
Hey.
Surprise!
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she's stuck
Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday.
Can she hear us?
Hold on. There.
Happy birthday, Mary.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I don't know if she registers us yet.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Mom,
birthday.
can you unmute?
Unmute, Mary.
I have it on unmute. Okay,
Good.
good.
Happy birthday.
Surprise!
Hi. I want to put it. Oh, there's Karen and Dimitri.
Yeah.
And there's Jeff and Tina and Gabrielle. And there's Danny.
You sound
And
like
there's
Donka
Donna and
Donka
Brian.
Donka Boom, you know.
I'm
We're
working.
gonna lose all those people.
Hi, Mom.
There we are.
You
We
can hear
we
you.
can. You froze.
Hear you.
I hear a lot of voices, but I'm only seeing a few faces. Is there a way to?
Internet connection is unstable.
My
Gallery
connection
view.
is unstable.
Why don't you
Yeah.
ask my brother Jeff?
Do you see a gallery view under view in the top right?
Top right view. I just have
Gallery view.
view.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, gallery view. There we go. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy cow. Look at all these people.
carry on.
That's wonderful. There's Terry, and there's Sean, and Annette, and there's Mary Ellen. Rachel is, oh my God. And there's Elaine and Kathy, my niece, and
And I'm here, but I can't get video.
Oh, they're there.
Oh, and there's Jesse and Bree.
Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Karen Woodward. Oh my God. And Mary Rose. Hi.
So,
What are these Sharpie balloons behind you?
what?
I suppose it's supposed to be, Sandy said it's a convention.
Oh yeah. So Mom, Sarah and I organized this little surprise birthday thing for you, but we have a bigger surprise for you.
No. Is it Kamala?
That'd be nice. So we have a little video presentation for you.
A video presentation.
Yeah,
Oh.
so Sarah, do you want to do your work, and we're gonna stop our video, and we're gonna.
Yes. So everyone's about to go on mute. Sorry.
Okay, I was just going to say that. Mute everybody.
Give it an expert thumbs up.
Okay, so you can hear me.
Yes, but Mom, I want you to go off mute.
So unmute yourself.
Am I
Yeah,
off
there you go.
mute?
Great.
You can hear me?
There's Debbie.
Yeah.
And there's Debbie. Okay. Does Debbie know that they're off mute? Hi, Debbie.
Yeah. So Sarah, is Mom's screen pinned now?
Yes.
Okay. So Sarah, we're gonna stop our video real quick, and we'll be right back after this brief video message.
Okay. We'll just sit here and drink.
Okay.
That's so nice. PBS. Oh my God.
Welcome to the 70th Annual Mary National Convention Roll Call. 2020 has been a difficult year for America. Torn apart by civil unrest, climate disasters, a global pandemic, and a whole thing about murder hornets that never really got resolved. We are exhausted. It's in times like these we turn to our Marys. Marys have always been a source of strength, wisdom, and humor for America. Whether it's the Virgin Mary providing the entire Christian faith with its origin story, or Mary Heart of entertainment to shape up. Marys have shaped history and our national identity. This year, Americans are presented with two extremely qualified Marys. Mary Steenburgen, winner of the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress, and wife of Ted Danson, and Mary Quigley Goldman.
It's time for Quarantine Cooking with Mary.
Beloved mother and wife, feared pirate, and courageous penguin wrangler. We now go live to the Mary National Convention roll call.
All right, Sarah, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, let me.
Oh, there she is. So cute there.
All right.
What am I
All right. Sarah, let's get started.
Let's do it.
I feel like you're on SNL.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to the 70th annual and first ever socially distanced Mary National Convention.
Delegates and distinguished guests, under our procedural rules, 2 Marys have submitted nominating documents to our convention secretary for the office of President of the Marys of America, Mary Steenburgen and Mary Quigley Goldman.
Pursuant to our convention rules, we will now proceed to a roll call by state. Heads up, there's a heavy focus on the New York tri-state area and major West Coast cities. We pretty much skip over all the guys in the middle.
So to everyone who accused us of living in a coastal elite bubble, you were right. Sorry.
Now, before we begin the roll call, some of you might be wondering, if this is a Mary National Convention, is there another national convention happening next week for the opposing party?
If it's the president of the Marys, is there some other Mary, the winner of this convention, will then have to debate eventually?
Does America run on a 2-party Mary system, or is it a multi-party Mary system like New Zealand or Belgium?
What are the term limits on a Mary? What are the responsibilities? Is there an electoral Mary college I need to worry about?
These questions and more will not be answered.
Just have fun with it. And now, on to the roll call.
All right, let's cue this bad boy up.
Hello, fellow voters. This is Jean Brown, and I hail from the region of Long Island in this great state of New York. Allow me to introduce some of my constituents. Right here, we are obviously Irish Seamus. Seamus. This here is Roxy. And we have Biscuits. And here's our little Julie. Julie's not coming over to join the party just yet, but she will be here momentarily. In addition, we have Grace Slick, and we have Joan Jett and Janice Joplin. Where did you go, girls? Hello. Okay.
You're a little shy.
Nice to meet all of you. So now that you have met most of the voters in my household, let me tell you why I'm wearing horseshoe crab earrings, sitting in front of a flag with 48 stars, and voting for Mary Quigley Goldman. There is no Mary that can compare, and I need to tell you that I have had the pleasure of working with Mary for the past 3.5 years at the Long Island Aquarium. My love for horseshoe crabs does not equal Mary's. However, I have enjoyed every minute working with her. If you think a vote for Mary is just a vote for Mary, you are mistaken. You will be voting for every creature on our planet. You will be voting for a better earth, and you will be voting for the best Mary that you're ever gonna meet. My vote, all of the other voters in this household, all voting for Mary Quigley Goldman. I cannot think of anybody in my community that is voting for any other Mary. So, your vote, my vote, everybody's vote. Mary Quigley Goldman, happy birthday during this election year.
Thank you,
Hi,
Jean.
I'm Karen Mikulakis, and I'm representing the greatest city and state in the world, Brooklyn, New York, the birthplace of our nominee for the next president of the Marys of America, Mary Quigley Goldman. Behind me is Mary's childhood home at 657 East 21st Street, which is where it all began, and Brooklyn has always remained in her heart. Brooklyn, home of the Brooklyn Bridge, the Brooklyn Dodgers, Nathan's Famous and Coney Island, Erasmus Hall High School alumni, Barbara Streisand, Neil Diamond, and our nominee, Mary Quigley Goldman, and of course, the home of the most inspiring and beloved Brooklynite of all, Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I met Mary at the age of 15 when she started dating my brother. For me, it was love at first sight. Mary was everything I thought I wasn't, outgoing, adventurous, and liberating. I mean, she even hitchhiked cross country, a true flower child. I had always longed for a sister, and Mary fulfilled that wish. So, Brooklyn, New York casts only one vote for Mary Steenburgen. Sorry, and is proud and excited to cast the remaining 320 votes for the next president of the Marys of America, my Mary, Mary Quigley Goldman, the glorious MQG.
Oh, I'm crying.
Birthday, Mary. Love you.
Love you, Karen.
Mary, equality is her motto, environment is her aim, respect for all her style, even pirates fear no shame. Yeah, we all love Mary. And the votes are in. This is Elaine Haas from Bayshore, New York, reporting a whopping 692 votes for our gal, Mary Quigley Goldman, and a mere 7 for Mary Steenburgen. Mary.
Hi, this is Gary from Southern California. I'll start off by telling you I'm voting for Mary for the Mary of the Century, the Mary of the Millennial, whatever you wanted me to vote for, she's great. I've spoken to everybody else out here who all voting for Mary. I've known Mary for many, many years. We had a long gap, but we have been traveling buddies. We have dated. We have just hung out together for many times. I have been welcomed in the house with her and Sandy. I think you guys are great, and I don't know what else to say. Happy birthday, Mary. I hope you have a great time today and a great year and many, many more. Love you.
Okay. Love you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Rose, and I'm checking in from Holtsville, home of the Holtsville Ecology Center, and our star resident, the famous groundhog, Holtsville Hal. Here in Holtsville, we take pride in the abundance of nature around us. So it only stands to reason that this is the #1 quality that we're looking for in a candidate. Mary Quigley Goldman has this quality. Whether she's lovingly stroking a hairy black spider, hugging a stingray, or hosting a party in her yard for squirrels and birds, she always finds the beauty in nature. And that is why I am so proud to say that for the first time in history, Holtsville has unanimously voted for Mary Quigley Goldman for the next president of the Marys. Congratulations, Madam President.
Mary Rose.
I'm Karen Woodward from the fast food capital of Suffolk County, North Babylon. 231 and every fast food chain that exists. And I'm here with our famed appetizer, French fries. When we think about desirable qualities in a Mary, we think of the selfless manner of Mary Moore, the magical antics of Mary Poppins, the childlike delight of Mary Martin, portraying Peter Pan. Mary possesses all of these qualities, and because of this, North Babylon is proud to cast 2 votes for Mary Steenburgen and 34 votes for the next president of the Marys of America, Mary Quigley Goldman.
I think it's a lock. Thank you, Karen.
Hello, Americans and Mary voters. This is Ellen from beautiful Bayshore, Lawn, Guyland, New York. And I am here to tell you why I believe that Mary Quigley Goldman should be voted the Mary of all Marys. She is the kind of person that you want around you when you feel like you may fall into a waterfall in Iceland, or you get your foot stuck in a mud suck in Maine, or if you're trying to climb a rock and you know you probably can't do it. This Mary Quigley Goldman is the woman who will hold out her hand and guide you as she guided me to safety so many times. So I am proud to cast my vote, and actually all the votes from Bayshore, New York, for Mary Quigley Goldman. Go, Mary.
Hi, sweet Mary. We've been through more together in this last year or so than high school because we didn't know each other that well. But after this, I feel like you are my sister.
Yes.
I wish you the happiest birthday. You are an amazing woman and a dear, dear person. And I just love knowing you. And I'm glad I know you now even though I didn't know you so well before. Wishing you the best of everything. And I can't wait to have some good laughs together soon. Okay? Take care, Mary. Big, big, big hugs from Texas. And have a great day.
Thank you, Jill.
Hello, I'm Donna.
And I'm Brian. Cody.
We are here from Lewis Street, Holbrook, Long Island, to deliver our delegates to Mary Quigley Goldman. We have had the honor and privilege of living on the same street with Mary for 30 plus years. We've been honored to have her friendship in our lives, and having her in our lives has made our lives more beautiful. Honored to deliver our delegates, Mary Steenburgen, 2 votes. Mary Quigley Goldman, 1 billion votes. Happy birthday, Mary.
We love you.
We love you so much.
Thank you.
Terry Thomas here, the Soup Nazi from Seinfeld. And when I think of Mary's, I want someone who is funny, beautiful, and knows good soup. No soup for Mary Steenburgen. Soup for Mary Quigley Goldman.
What?
The great state, and I do mean great, the state of Maine, cast all its ballots for you-know-who, and a happy birthday to Mary, the best traveling companion a friend could have. From the canyons of Arizona to the icebergs of Iceland, you're the best. Have a great day. Let me get Kate in this, too. Guess who's painting out on the island? He's probably doing a portrait of you. Kate. Katie?
Here
she is. Happy birthday. Say happy birthday, Mary.
Hi, Kate.
Good evening. This is Rita from Hicksville, New York. I am so very happy to be here to represent my town in this once-in-a-lifetime historical event of voting for the President of the Marys of America. The best candidate for this most important position in our country must possess qualities rarely found in the political arena today. Honesty, loyalty, love of all people, animals, and the environment, but the most important of all is laughter. Mary Steenburgen has a nice smile and a pleasant laugh, but Mary Quigley Goldman has had the ability to make me laugh for 62 years. From the day we met in elementary school at 8 years old when she tugged on my braid so I would turn around to see her laugh, until just today as we sat on the beach while she proceeded to train a seagull to not leave her side by feeding him veggie chips that he had to pluck gently from out of her fingers. This went on for quite some time. I tell you, Mary loved that seagull and named him or her Brownie, but was quite disappointed when he left, and she said quite sadly, he never said goodbye. Anything we have done as kids and continue to do as kids is an adventure. It was Mary's idea to go to Brooklyn this past winter and go on ice bumper cars with the girls. It was quite hysterical. I have no doubt the other kids and their parents laughed also. I can't possibly fit in a proper description in such a short brief of a lifetime with Mary Quigley Goldman, but I guarantee you it is the best friendship anyone could ever ask for. Keep me laughing for another 62 years, my very dear friend, Mary Quigley Goldman. Right into heaven. You bless my life, and I love you for it. Tonight, I am proud to announce that Hicksville casts 1 vote only because we like Mary and Ted for Mary Steenburgen and 299 votes for Mary Quigley Goldman.
Thank you, Rita.
As Regional Director of the Northern California Chapter of the National Marys of America, it is my distinct honor to report a landslide victory for, ta-da, Mary Quigley Goldman. Mary embodies all that is good and beautiful, like being a loving wife and mother, an attentive and reliable friend, a woman who cares deeply about this country and what's going on in the world, and who works at raising consciousness to make things better. And wow, for those of you who may not know, Mary is a true animal lover, a hysterically funny woman, and a wonderful artist. Wouldn't that be nice? And isn't it wonderful to have a cultured person be president? Well, congratulations to Mary Quigley Goldman. this year's president of the National Marys of America, a position she so justly deserves. Hip, hip, hooray for Mary Goldman. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary Ruth Patricia Quigley Goldman. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Thank you, Fran.
Okay. Hi, I'm Nancy Morin from Garden City, New York, and you're not. With election day just around the corner, we here in Garden City on Long Island have been working at fever pitch to cast our ballots in the hotly contested race for the president of the Marys of America. Both candidates are suggesting relief from the daily drone of social distancing by a daily dose of what else? Dancing. Dancing is known to relieve stress to help stave off the pandemic blues. That candidate is Mary Quigley Goldman. Mary is Brooklyn born and bred, and Brooklyn is the birthplace of old great dancers from the Charleston to the Olympiad. To highlight just a few of Mary Quigley Goldman's achievements, you should know that without her suggestion and guidance, Chubby Checker never would have twisted. Fred Astaire never would have walked on that ceiling. Gene Kelly never would have sang in the rain. Michael Jackson would never have moonwalked. And Travolta would have never had the fever on Saturday night. Yes, folks, you can thank Mary Quigley Goldman for all of that. Watch the video and decide for yourself why Mary Quigley Goldman is the candidate who can best lead us back to fun times, to the art of dance. We here in Garden City on Long Island already have. We get votes for Mary Steenburgen and 657 for Mary Quigley Goldman. You're the president of the Marys of America.
I don't know.
This is Pat from the great hamlet of South Setauket, New York. I've known Mary Quigley Goldman, candidate for president of Marys of America, her entire life. And I know she is the best qualified candidate for president of Marys of America. Despite a few youthful indiscretions, such as eating butter crunch that was not hers, or wearing colorful scarves that did not belong to her, Mary Quigley Goldman has led an exemplary life. She is an activist for women. She is honest. She loves people and animals. And I know for a fact that Mary Quigley Goldman has paid her fair share of income tax her entire working life. So the great hamlet of South Setauket casts all 57 of its votes for Mary Quigley Goldman, the next president of the Marys of America.
This is Kathy coming to you from the magnificent Finger Lakes region of Central New York. Here we believe that Mary Quigley Goldman should be the next president of the Marys of America for the simple reason that she is very good at making sure her people get what they want. For example, last year, our family did not get to try her delicious latkes at her sister's Christmas brunch. Instead of saying, you'll have to wait till next year when I make them again, she whipped up a batch, packed up the next first dogs and the next first gentleman into the car, and drove up here 5 hours on Christmas morning to be sure that we would be able to eat potato latkes. For that reason, we give all 8 of our votes, human and canine, to Mary Quigley Goldman for the next president of the Marys of America. Sorry, Mary Steenburgen. You're a magnificent actress, but you don't hold a candle to Mary Quigley Goldman.
It's the last day of September, and I'm making this video because I love you. As you can see, I'm working remotely. This is my uniform when I work remotely. Unbrushed hair. But who cares? We're pirates. We drink rum, we have a good time, and it's your birthday. It's your birthday. And I am so happy to say happy birthday to you. I love you, dearie. We are the owl and the pussycat with a little bit of butterflies and skulls thrown in. And I love you, love you, love you dearly. I hope that you have a beautiful birthday. We love our children love us.
And I love you because you're married to my pirate crush.
This is Laura, speaking on behalf of the entire Truple family from Plymouth, Massachusetts. When thinking about all the Marys in the country, the only one that truly stands out is our very own Mary Quigley Goldman. In addition to being hilarious, caring, and a truly down-to-earth person, she has many other qualities that should totally knock this race right out of the ballpark. Mary Goldman was famous and was actually seen on television way before Mary Steenburgen became a household name. I personally saw her and Sandy on one of the TV talk shows, and they were talking about the secret to a long-lasting relationship or marriage. And obviously they took their own advice. But the bottom line is that everybody loves Mary Quigley Goldman, that is. So America's hometown of Plymouth, Massachusetts is proud to cast 40 votes for Mary Steenburgen and 80 votes for the next president of the Mary's Club of America, Mary Quigley Goldman. Yay!
Thank you, Laura. Love you.
Hello there, J. Peterman here. You know, for years on Seinfeld, people always equated me with having a thing for Susie. Well, that's actually not true at all, even though she and I did have a moment of splendor, and it was pretty good. But I actually have a thing for Marys. Oh, yes, I love my Marys, and I want a Mary who is funny and beautiful, and that's why I endorse Mary Quigley Goldman as the next president of the Marys. You will do no better than that.
Hi, this is Annette from New York City. A Mary should be caring, sweet, and kind. She must be courageous, honest, and authentic at all times. She must know what her people need and want, even before they know themselves. For example, she should know what cookies her favorite people love to eat. This is why New York City is proud to cast 1,882 votes for Mary Steenburgen and 8,888,888 votes for the next president of the Marys of America, Mary Quigley Goldman.
Thank you, Annette. I knew I could rely on you.
This is Jake Goldman from the land of Los Feliz, the 1%, Los Angeles. And I've come to tell you what we have been looking for in a Mary. We want someone kind, gentle, with a biting wit. And so we have decided that Los Feliz is proud to cast 22 votes for Mary Steenburgen and a whopping 487 votes for the next president of the Marys of America, Mary Quigley Goldman. Thank you. From the bottom of my very wealthy heart. We're so proud.
Hi, Mary.
Rachel and Caesar.
Happy birthday. I can't believe that you're 70 because you look like you sold your soul to the devil. So good for you. We love you and wish we were in New York with you to celebrate. And now we're going to sing you happy birthday. You ready, kids? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you.
Hello, this is Dan Goldman, brother-in-law of Mary Quigley Goldman. And also, I am a resident of Long Beach, Long Island, and I want to cast my votes for the Mary of the future and the president, Mary-elect right now. And I have to say, I would have loved whatever woman my brother Sandy had married, but no one is prouder of her accomplishments, her children, her genuine way of doing things, her joie de vivre, than me, Dan Goldman. So all 30,000 votes of Long Beach, Long Island go to Mary Quigley Goldman.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are here in the great small town of Red Hook, New York. Not to be confused with the one in Brooklyn. Our Red Hook is just one coffee shop, one liquor store, and the closest IKEA is all the way in New Jersey. But we lack in amenities and inexpensive Scandinavian furniture. We make up for it with our good sense and our unwavering core beliefs, namely that there is only one qualified candidate for the Marys of America, and that is Mary Quigley Goldman. We hereby nominate Mary Quigley Goldman to be the next president of the Marys of America. She received all the votes from our humble village.
We nominate Mary because she is a great sister-in-law and aunt. Mary has always been there with a nice cup of tea, a listening ear, and some pretty radical ideas when necessary. She is the kind of sister-in-law who makes you forget the in-law part because she treats you like a true sister, a friend, and family member. She is the person you'd want to have your back in any situation. Plus, she looks 25 years younger than all the other Marys, hands down. From pearls to pirate swords, she's got what it takes. Yes, she is all that. Happy birthday, Mary! Love from the Goldmans of Red Hook, not Brooklyn.
Not Brooklyn. Thomas, we miss you.
From the much cooler side of Red Hook. When the National Mary Convention approached me to list the district's delegate totals, I knew there was only one Mary who could be the best Mary. From a young age, she always treated me as part of the Goldman family, offering me warmth and love every time I would come to visit. She made sure that little Thomas always felt welcome. Some might say that makes me an impartial judge, but I would say that's fake news. Plus, Steenburgen is a very difficult name to say, and I don't like that. That's why the cooler Red Hook is proud to cast exactly one vote for Mary Steenburgen and 437 votes for Mary Quigley Goldman, the next president of the Marys of America.
Yay, thank you, Thomas.
Mr. Allen, and I'm a New Jersey delegation, but today I'm coming to you from the great, beautiful state of Maine. All of New Jersey's 346 votes go to support Mary Quigley Goldman. Mary is a wonderful supporter of the environment and animals and a wonderful person, and I wish her a very, very happy birthday.
Oh, you look great, Mary Ellen. I love your hair long. Thank you. Where is this? Oh, Seattle. Oh, of course.
Welcome to the Great Pacific Northwest. Reporting here from Pike Place Market. We Washingtonians take our Marys very seriously. On our state Supreme Court, Mary U is a Mary. In our state House of Representatives, Mary Dye represents the 9th District. She is also a Mary. It is my great honor and privilege to cast Washington State's delegates in this race for President of the Marys of America. On behalf of Washington State, I pledge 3 delegates to Libertarian Party candidate Mary Cables, 4 delegates to Green Party candidate Mary J. Blige, 193 delegates to Mary Steenburgen, and 631 candidates to the next President Mary Quigley Goldman.
Yay, thank you.
Who is honest and brave. A Mary who is kind and forthright. A Mary who treasures nature and is willing to take the steps that we Marys need to take to defend it. On behalf of Washington State, I could not be more honored to cast these delegates' votes for the next President of the Marys of America, Mary Quigley Goldman.
Thank you, Sean.
Everyone, it's Luba Gretchen Shirley here, and your 2nd District. And when I think of the next President of the Marys of America, I think of I think of someone who wants to fight for the environment, someone who cares about women's rights and who loves her community. Andrew agrees, and that's why today we are giving 46 delegates to Mary Quigley Goldman as the next president of the Marys of America. Happy birthday, Mary. We love you. You are amazing, and Andrew is very excited about your birthday. So congratulations. We're very excited to call you the next president of the Marys of America.
Thank you, Luba. Oh, be still my heart. I don't know what to say. That was, I'm just like flying. That was just so special and so wonderful. And you kids did a great job of getting in touch with.
We're not quite done yet. You can save your acceptance speech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we still have to do the final tally, of course.
Oh.
Okay, so thank you to all the delegates today. Let's take a look at that final tally.
Okay.
So that is 2,152 votes for Mary Steenburgen.
A nice lady.
Wish I want to hear it.
And that is a 1,009,193,014 votes for Mary Quigley Goldman. So it was a pretty tight race, but it looks like Mary Quigley Goldman did edge out in the end.
That makes Mary Quigley Goldman our winner and Mary-elect. Mary holds the distinct honor of not only clinching the nomination for President of the Marys of America, but also the Mary of the Century and Mary of the Millennium, according to Gary Rosen.
She was also endorsed by 7 dogs, 3 chickens, the Soup Nazi, and the entire J. Peterman catalog.
We now go to first husband and suave, sophisticated opera star, Sandy Goldman, to introduce the next president of the Marys of America.
Okay, oh my God.
So we are gathered here today for 2 occasions. One is to wish Mary Quigley Goldman a happy birthday, and perhaps more important, to congratulate her on winning the presidency of the Marys of America. I do feel an obligation to our president to give some background on this position to the nominating convention members. It is a simple, verifiable fact that there are 4,389,210 Marys in the United States, and that includes Puerto Rico and Guam. Needless to say, the competition for this presidency was real stiff, but Mary Steenburgen, her opponent in this race, had the advantage of being a celebrity and having name recognition. But all the Marys out there knew who they really wanted to lead them. They wanted a person of honesty, integrity, a person with style and a sense of adventure, and more than anything else, someone who made an unbeatable pasta primavera. The term of office is for 3 years. And during that time, it will be the president's job to touch base with all the Mary organizations in this great land of ours. One may wonder about the remuneration for this position. Unfortunately, times are tough. But you will be entitled to an unlimited supply of, what is this, Calusi Supalati crackers or lightly salted matzah. So, aside of that, I want to say that since the day I met her, she's been the center of my life. So all of us wish her the very best of luck in her new position. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You
Well,
have an acceptance speech. Do you have an acceptance speech prepared?
I don't, of course, not have an acceptance speech prepared, but I will speak off the cuff. So, as I said, I'm so overwhelmed. My children always hit these things out of the ballpark, and now I'm the one who gets to feel all of this great stuff that you did for Daddy when he turned the same age. I don't even think I can say those words yet, but it'll come around eventually. But this was just so moving, and I feel, you know, like, remember when Sally Field said, "You like me, you really like me." Maybe you don't, you're all too young for it. But anyway, I'm feeling the love, and thank you, everybody who participated in this little, this voting for Mary, and I'm glad that you were able to cast your ballots on a video screen rather than have to find a drop box, because we know those have all been taken away. This has been a really, really very, very special evening. So I thank you all for all the hard work you did. Everybody who made those videos, it was very touching and very, I could cry. I probably will when all this is over, but right now I'm kind of like, I'm still a little jittery. But thank you to my children and to all my friends and family out there. I do love you all.
We encourage everyone, feel free to go off mute, everybody. You don't have to silence yourself anymore.
You can unmute yourself now. And
so nobody heard all of that?
No, we heard it all. We all heard it, just so that you can hear them now.
All I can say is, can you hear Mary? It's a good thing I was muted because I was roaring with laughter the whole time. That was fantastic.
Oh, it was fantastic. Really, I mean, everybody's so clever and funny and loving. So I feel so honored. I truly am honored. Daddy's unwrapping some kind of a big a box in a huge box, and there's allegedly a cake in there.
I'm so sorry to people I had to edit down. Mom, the original runtime of all the videos was 40 minutes.
Oh
people had so much to say about you. Mom will have access to your full videos at a later date. I couldn't make everyone sit for 45 minutes. It was so long. People couldn't stop talking about it.
It's I think that kind of a thing takes time and effort. I mean, God knows I know what Jesse and Sarah went through, but to all of my friends and family, that does take time and effort, and you're also creative and loving. I thank you all for going through the trouble of doing it. That's really, really, really very special and very touching for me. So,
and even though Jesse and Sarah did a lot of work, they're used to it. It was much harder for all of us.
I know.
But we had Karen. We had Karen to help us.
657 East 21st Street.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
You what?
You remembered.
You remember? God, you remember? Oh my God, you used to see this.
I worked up the block. Remember?
That's right. You remembered because you worked. Okay.
Wait.
You want me to pull it out?
Wait. I want to.
No, they can just pull it out. Oh, you got to see this cake. Oh my God. Oh, it's beautiful. I wish you were all here to. Okay.
Let me see.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, wow.
It tastes good too.
Nice.
Okay. So.
No, Mary, I might be coming. I need that octopus. I want some calamari.
Come on. There's no way that we can eat all of this.
This is the second time I've had to watch you and Sandy eating cake on screen.
We're gonna sing "Happy Birthday" all together.
Okay.
Wait. Let me.
That's a beautiful cake. Where did you get that?
I made it myself.
Yeah. That is nice.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well done, honey. Well done.
I didn't do the cake.
We just.
You're frozen.
You're frozen.
Yeah. Okay.
Sarah and I are off the clock now.
That's some of this.
Frozen again. You're frozen again.
They can't help it.
Oh, why?
It's the connection.
Okay, are you ready, Mom and Dad?
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you.
I think they just, they're there.
There we go.
On the bottom.
You're muted, Mary.
Wait, Mom, you're muted.
Actually mute himself. How that happened?
I don't know.
Little thing. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep. Sandy got all dressed up.
What's your hair?
The laundry room.
Okay, so I should blow out the candles now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already sang.
Song is over?
Yeah.
According to our convention rules, you blow out the candles.
You know what I'm wishing for?
Yes. Yes. No.
We
We all do.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm on mute. I mean, I'm muted. I'm really muted. I don't know what to say.
Are you verklempt?
I'm verklempt. I'm very verklempt. I'm just so touched that everybody, all of these people came together to make me feel loved. I really do. Did you feel loved? Thank you very much, everybody.
We love you, Mary.
We love you.
We love you, Mary.
Happy birthday. We're so sorry.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Mwah.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Nazi.
Yeah, how did you get this good Nazi and Jake Peterman?
We paid him.
Oh, did you do that thing, that cameo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, we paid him.
Tell me, what is that all about?
There's a website called Cameo, and there's a lot of C and D list celebrities on there who you can pay to make a video for you.
Bergen's on there. I love him. Yeah.
And the Soup Nazi, he had a great turnaround time. It was like 45 minutes, and I got that video.
That was great.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Do they have a list of who's available?
There's thousands. If you just go to cameo.com, you could browse for days.
No, I mean, that's what I
I'm
mean.
writing this down.
Yeah, that's so
That,
cute.
that is like that. The two of us just looked at each other. That completely turned my head around. I was like, Jay Peterman, especially since I've been sending Jesse to Jay Peterman catalog. Really pretty funny.
And how about Luba? That was awesome.
Luba. How did you get Luba?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't remember her name, and then I texted Donna, and Donna told me, and then I messaged her on Instagram, and she was like, I love your mom. I'd be happy to do
Listen,
it.
I've done everything I can, Eddie. And Sarah tried to get me on too and couldn't.
I'm going to try to sit in a different chair. Maybe that'll help.
Hi, Pat and Eddie.
It's a voice of Pat and Eddie.
We can hear you at least.
You can hear me, but why? I have not been able to see a single thing. So hopefully I can see the whole thing sometime in the future.
And there's Carrie, Bree's mom. Carrie, this gives you a general idea of what to expect when we do have a real wedding for these kids.
I love it.
Thanks so
I love
much
it.
for being a part
Happy
of this
birthday.
also. I know.
It's nice to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you for being a part of this. It's just delightful. And I miss you all so much. Wanting to get together is something that's always, it just leaps out, especially now. And I know that we really can't, which is just so heartbreaking. But at some point we will. We'll all be able to get together again. So.
And I want to thank everybody who sent in a video for being down for this really ridiculous bit that Sarah and I committed very, very hard to. And I would say that people, like 99% of you followed the rules, and the rules were weird. And you all did a great job. I'm so impressed by every single one of you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for making the rules.
It helps sometimes.
Because I was a wreck.
You did everybody did such a great job, so creative and funny. But Jesse, you're gonna have to send me a copy of that invitation to make a video, because I think it's gonna be very funny. I would imagine it's very funny. But thanks for the rules. I understand that. I would want rules like that too.
Yeah.
Well, this whole event.
What gave you the idea, Jesse and Sarah? I'm curious how your mind works. What made you think of this? What a demented mind! What goes through a crazy demented mind?
For Dad's 70th, he got an Academy Awards show, and
Yes.
we it wasn't going to have the same impact if it was just Sarah and I presenting some awards, because everyone's so estranged right now. It's so hard. So we wanted to find some framing device to get as many people possible to say something about mom that's not just like, I love you, mom. And it was Sarah's idea, actually, to like, what about the DNC roll call? Let's do that. And we just could have adapted it for our purposes.
That's perfect. It was perfect. Now, how did you arrive at Mary Steenburgen? Everybody says. How did you arrive at her as the other Mary? I mean, she's darling, of course, but
Because it's a Mary everyone knows but doesn't realize they know. It's not like, you know, like Virgin Mary or something, you know, or Mother, you know, like Queen Mary. It's like it's a deep cut Mary. It's like something you would actually have it, you know, like you're at the same level.
I get it. Okay, thank you.
But we like you better.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, she's a very nice lady.
You have a nicer husband.
Oh, is that true? No, I think I do, but I don't know Ted Danson that well. I know Jesse's a big fan.
Who isn't a fan?
Ted doesn't sing like Sandy does.
That's true.
Right?
Nobody sings like Sandy does. He's singing
That's
opera
true.
now. Why didn't you sing Happy Birthday in an operatic tone for me?
I might have embarrassed you very badly. I chose not to.
Well, I guess we'll let you enjoy your cake, Mom. That was the whole show. We can play the video again if you want.
That's wonderful. I love you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Love the work you
It
do.
just
My kids are great.
Yeah, really.
Unbelievable. Both of you.
Really.
Every of you for showing up is awesome. I really do. I'm so touched. Oh, the thank you notes I'm gonna have to write.
You just did it.
Yeah.
Mary, the actual challenge is that you have to send us each a video.
Thank you. Yes, I guess I do. As you know, the candidate who's won the election, it's only appropriate for me to do that. You're right, Rita. Can it be just of that bird that we befriended on the beach that day?
Just remember all the little people.
All the little people, yes.
All the
In
little
your
Mary.
fame, in your days of fame and glory, remember from whence you came.
I absolutely will. I don't really know what my obligations are now, as you know, winning this coveted award, this election.
You need to tour the major Mary groups of the country.
Mary groups. What you call it?
Chapters.
Are there Mary chapters across the country?
Oh, of
We're
course.
gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're never allowed to change your name.
I think part of your duties this year, Mary, is to make sure that you have your own militia going to the polls to protect us.
You're right. Very good, Rita. Very good.
All right.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining and doing all this for us.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mary Ellen.
Bye.
Happy birthday.